All right, we don't usually do this a lot, but I'm having a tiff with Aaron Imholte, so I figured I'd bring it up and show how much of a fucking thank you for that. How much of a liar he is about the words that come out of his fucking mouth all the goddamn time. Okay, so Aaron decided that it was probably good to bring me up on his show today, even though I have him saying the exact opposite of damn near everything he said today. So let's probably go ahead and just play it. It's not very long.
And, his fans write to me.
His fans.
The people who like him.
Anybody here know me to be a Melton fan? Y'all know me sometime now. Am I a Melton fan? Would you call me a Melton fan?
I'd say out of everybody I know, you give the least amount of shits about him.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Write to me and ask me to stop talking about that. They go, stop. You have to stop. It's not good for your show. Like, Granny, like, he and Lemmy are Onion fans. And,
Again, not true.
Not accurate.
No.
No, this was really sad. Granny
Never seen your name
denied Patrick, much like, was it St. Peter? St. Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Granny denied Melton 3 times.
It was not St. Peter, you fucking
dick. Stop talking about Melton talking about having sex with kids. It's really disgusting, and you should just stop. I'm like, I know it's disgusting.
Not what I said. We'll get there, though.
That's why I'm bringing it up. It's fucking gross. It's disgusting that he would say shit like that and then deny that he said that shit. If he would not deny it and just go, yeah, I've got problems. I can't stop talking about this particular act. Instead he denies it, so we keep going, no, I mean, go watch Third World Aristocrats video. Go watch really anybody's. Go watch Melton's own shit. He's got a problem, and you should probably go away and fix that problem because, I mean, your age, your weight, your general lack of health,
Okay, again, it's weird that he takes these digs and he's taking this stance. I've listened to Aaron's show for a couple years now. I have literally heard him say how sexy was the teenager on a teacher child thing. So, like, this is a complete moot point. Now, when he's making these jokes, whatever, like, if you're making the jokes, it's funny. If you talk about it every show, which he's doing again, it's only the second fucking day of the year, it becomes a pattern on your part, regardless of who you're blaming it on.
Skin problems that you're having, the acne and all that, probably don't have a lot of time left. Wouldn't you like to use that time not being a creep? But Granny wrote to me, and I was like, dude, you're doing a bad job of defending your boy right now. Like, this is a bad look. You shouldn't be writing to me on his behalf, asking me to stop because it's bothering him. And Granny goes, I'm not a Melton guy. I don't even watch him. I've never watched him. I don't like him. I'm like, bro, your chick is a mod for him. You got.
Okay, I want you guys. Go ahead.
I was about to say, what the fuck's that matter?
It doesn't matter at all. And secondly, when I show you the conversation, which I know both of you have read, did any of that get said?
I do not believe so. No.
No. Nope. No, it didn't.
Gotta stop. No. You have to stop. No. I'm just trying to come to you as a friend. And I'm like, dude, I hung out with Nick Rekieta for 6 months. I know how this gaslighting shit works, okay?
Okay, Aaron.
I know how he tastes.
Again, he is 1 degree from an 8-year-old that has been known to party. Like, that makes it sound worse on you, Aaron.
Yeah.
1 degree. Terrible joke. Fuck it. I did it.
Okay, you're an amateur. And he denied Melton at least 3 times when he wrote to me. It was really unfortunate. So the bunker is breaking, and I think Red Bar...
Yeah, he really does think that you're a big Melton fan, doesn't he?
Tore it down to its foundation.
It sounds like that is the case. Yes.
He has
denied Melton.
Anyone that's not Team Aaron, he's gonna lump them in as an enemy. So it's just everyone's Team Melton. He's fucking delusional.
That was the conversation he explained that we had. This is the actual fucking conversation that we had.
I didn't know we were actually going to bring it up. Oh,
Oh
awesome.
yeah, fuck him, man. Like if you're gonna
Awesome.
lie about it, then we're fucking bringing it the fuck up. I guess I'll just read it. From me, I get the narrative that you're trying to run with Melton, but why do you have 20-minute segments almost every show about having sex with children? It's infuriating, dude. Like, you're perpetuating it. I don't, he said. I only tell the truth about what he says. Sorry. He shouldn't talk about it if it bothers him. I said, dude, this is the biggest cop-out. I was listening on a construction site, and even my coworkers asked why you were talking about CP. I'm not going to say what I actually said, but you can see it right there. I talk about him talking about it. So this is fucking entry-level deflection is what this is. This is me going to, like, I listen to your show.
It's not an entry-level deflection.
But people, like, I can't listen to your show anymore because people are going like, does this guy kids? Like what? No, I'm like,
Wait,
no,
people are
I don't
literally
think so.
people
Pretty
are literally
off-putting.
saying that to you.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Fuck.
Because I have his fucking show on. So I said, I forgot an of here. I was doing talk to text. That's called perpetuation of child. And that's not something you pin on someone anyway, regardless. I get your hypocrisy knows no bounds, but goddamn. Rail, sorry. As long as these are people who think there are people who think he is okay, I will point out that he is, which you want to talk, maybe he's talk to texting too. And I just said, okay. If you think that stuff is okay or supportable, it's weird. I say he's talking about kids. Fact. Sorry, man. Which in turn makes you talk about for 20 minutes a show. And it's not even jokes. I don't fucking listen or watch Melton. Well, we won't have to worry about that soon. The Google account stuff is very serious. Okay, thank you for being that one. In which I said, I was never worried about it. It had nothing to do with me, but I do listen to your show and letting you know that I'm sick of hearing about you talk about in any context. I'm also a nobody, so what does it really matter? You can take my outlook on it or ignore it, and that is the beauty of this. What did I say anything that he said I fucking said other than I don't listen to Melton?
Not yet. No.
All right. Exhibit C. You know, I was on a job site when I wrote that previous message to you, and you tried to spin the narrative as me washing up to Melton, which wasn't the case at all. I watched Bubba get into actual radio wars, and the thing he never did was put on person regardless of jokes made. You should attempt to make it you attempted to make it my fault for having opinion about you talking about in an accusatory fashion. And that is fucked any way you spin it. And when you bring this conversation up on your show, don't forget to mention Brandon yelled at me for asking not to talk about. So, you're mighty defensive. Was I? Was that? Is there any defensiveness in this?
No. Didn't sound defensive.
The conversation we had.
Yeah.
I'm not defending anybody. You're mighty defensive. Like I said, you have more of a problem with me pointing out what he said than with him saying it. That's on you. I didn't message you first. Doesn't matter, you responded. You didn't, and just because I'm not as big as you doesn't mean I don't understand the concept of a joke. And just flat out accusing a guy of a guy obsessed on him because yours were the butt of the joke, which I'm saying that jokes were made, I believe, but his kids were the butt of the joke. That's what that was in reference to. When you invited the confrontation, I'm not defensive. I'm a realist. That's what I said. God, there's way more of these. You see nothing wrong with him talking about it on numerous occasions and defending AI. No, you're just letting me go. Appreciate it. Noted. Again, I'm not being confrontational, and I didn't bring this up to you. No, I brought it up to you. But you are supposed to be doing a comedic show, and you're grasping at straws. I've watched your show for years and heard you make degrading jokes about kids. This one struck a chord because it's personal and you are his enemy. As for what Melton says on his show, I don't fucking watch it. So how could I endorse it? Quit trying to spin this on me. I'm not spinning anything. I never asked you, LOL. Plus, if you don't know what he said, how do you even know what I'm going after him for? No offense,
is that a
Mr.
gotcha?
Weird.
he thinks it's a gotcha.
It's a got you until I said, because you talk about it constantly. The reason I know is you, Aaron. Because you won't shut the fuck up about it. You said it. You said that, though. I told you why. You kept complaining and then told me what to say when I talk about it on the show. No offense, buddy. I'm not being a dick, but I don't feel like this is show worthy. Then why did you talk about it? I didn't talk about it on your fucking show. You did. Good. That's still spinning a narrative.
Granny, this one coming in from Balls Deep saying, did you call Melton last week, though? Which is hard if you didn't listen. I was thinking of that myself. I was not going to bring it up, but since Balls did, I was like, well, we might as well.
I did call Melton. Yes, I did. Guess what I did? I picked up my phone. I put it over to Melton because this shit was going on and he was being a cunt. And I was like, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking call Melton and talk about it.
Doesn't mean he had him on speed dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the number from his mod, who happens to be my old lady.
Privileged.
Yeah, like I've said 3 times now, noted. I came to you like a man about it, and I told you what was up. Yes, you responded like a child, and so will I. So that was the day that was the day before I called Melton. And I didn't listen to Melton's show. Like I said, I was sitting at work and I had some downtime. I was like, you know what? Fuck Aaron. I'm going to do this to piss him off. And hopefully he hears about it, which I'm sure he probably did. Your repugnant rant about me defending Melton today is exactly where I thought you would once again try to spin this. If you think for 1 second that anyone on this planet can sway my opinion, would make you an imbecile. I told you it was because my contractor and his crew heard you rant about for 20 minutes, had nothing to do with Melton until you said he is forcing you to talk about it. And the word friend was never said. And I got a thumbs up. Oh, look at what that boy do. All right. If I knew me reaching out to someone would be received poorly, I probably wouldn't reach out to them. I didn't. Every time I talk to you privately, you bring it up on the fucking air. So why shouldn't I? Don't think for a second I give a shit about you lying about the conversation we had, because I can prove you lied. Doing now. You might be able to beat a lot of people in a game of wits. I'm not one of them. Now, this is my favorite part because I spelled wits wrong and my shit's white trash, so it just spells it like that. I didn't correct it. Okay, Granny. I didn't know this was Game of Thrones. Relax. This internet shit is going to kill you from thinking this is some game of wits. Not wits,
me in the
by
butt.
the way. Appreciate it. It's like, when somebody goes to grammar Nazing, you know that you're fucking winning the goddamn conversation. They have nothing else at this point.
Yeah, he's going into nitpicky shit. It's not good.
So this last message was purposely misspelled. Take it easy, man. Good luck on your show if you guys still do one. Cunty thing to say. even if I don't. Fair, I'm white trash and don't really care about you going grammar Nazi when you know I'm right. Say what you want, but at least base it on fact instead of lying. Yeah, I still do shows, and thanks, I guess. You're welcome. Nothing he fucking said about that conversation actually took place. And that, my friends, is the rundown. Aaron will fucking lie about anything. Why even lie about it? Why is that something to lie about?